Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a Miniverse Make It Mini Nature. They're calling this series 2. There's some cool ones in here. Yeah, I did inspect this for the pinholes. I've been seeing pictures online that they're now putting them on the inner wrapper, but I don't see any. So let's see which one I got. All right, let's open it and just dump everything out. Ooh. Oh, did I get the frog? Well, I guess I should open the rest of this. I just saw the frog on the package. That is one I really want to see. I honestly don't care too much for the flowers, just because I feel like I've done so many waves of those in other series that I'm more so interested in the koi fish, the frog. The veggies look pretty cool. Not a fan that you're not really supposed to set them in resin. That kind of irks me, but oh my gosh, I think I did get the frog. There's a flower. Yep, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Rock pond and granite. I like the order forms. We got one of those in, what was it, the lifestyle for one of the birdhouses maybe? Or bird bath, I think. Oh my god, he's so cute and so tiny. Yellow and green. Fun fact, I'm actually scared of frogs in real life, but I think this is cute and I did want this one. Not that I'm scared of them, I just don't like things that you don't realize are there and then they jump at you. I startle very easily, so frogs make me scream. These go in here. Probably have those backwards maybe. I don't think they're snapped in well, but that makes a little display shelf, so that's what that is. Which a lot of you know that, but some people, I get new people on the channel and they don't always understand what those legs are for. But let's take a look at the checklist really quick. I do think the basil is cute, like the herbs and cilantro. These are okay. They're probably fine. They're just, like I said, I've done a lot of flowers. Koi fish, obviously, these are pretty cool. Another koi fish. The strawberries, I've seen you can actually pluck them off of there. That's a fun touch. And then the one I got, the American tree frog. So I'm going to clean up and look at these instructions and we'll start building. Here are the instructions. They want us to add rocks, then resin. It kind of tells you where to stop with the resin. And then to add the plant. That doesn't make sense to me. I would add the plant first and then bury it with the rocks. Because why are we going to have the roots? Is it supposed to be exposed? I have questions. The picture's so darn tiny. But yeah, it looks like it's under the rocks. So we might deviate to what I think is the best order. But yeah, you add a little bit of resin to the leaf and stick the frog and cure it. You could even do that part first if you wanted to get that out of the way. Let's just see how everything kind of flows. Might want to stretch these out a little bit. That's very cute. And I guess I'll probably put him on the bigger one. This has a nice flat. I might set that first, honestly, but let's just see what the rocks look like in it first. I think these are cool. We haven't had, that I can think of, a rock. These look like the coal candy, like lump of coal candy. It's like gum around Christmas. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? In little bags. That's what this looks like. Though I'm sure it's not, so don't try to eat them, but let's see. Yeah. It's always nice to do like a dry run and see. Yeah, I think I would almost do that. Where do they have it? On, just kind of in the middle. It doesn't really probably matter where the flower goes. Yeah, I think I'm gonna cure that first. Logically in my brain, that just kind of makes more sense. That way it's got a nice sturdy base. I worry about the stuff at the bottom curing when a bunch of stuff's piled on top of it. So I think I want a nice flat base like that. and to cure it individually before we move on. I am going to put my plant where the biggest leaf is facing this bigger, taller part, simply because that's how they have it on theirs. And I try to typically mimic what they have. So I think that's a good little starting point here. Let's put some resin on. You don't need much because it's going to splatter out from the sides. And I'm going to put it under the lamp to cure it. Here she is, looking cute, secured. We can dump the rocks in now. I don't think it matters exactly where you place them. I'm just going to try to make sure they're up under there. And I will use all of them, I suppose. I think that's cute. I guess I could hold this down when I'm curing it so that they don't flip up. I might do that as well. I don't know. Maybe the frog will weigh it down. I guess we'll add the resin in now and we'll cure it. And then we'll add the frog. And if the frog looks like he's about to go flying through the air, then we could go back and add some resin to kind of hold that leaf down. It doesn't feel like they gave us like a nice full bottle of resin like they have before for the plants. But I definitely think there's enough in here. There's what you need in here. I might use a toothpick to move that around a little. Or you could just let it set. It'll start working its way into all the little nooks and crannies. But you can help it along if you want. And make sure the rocks look exactly where you want them and they look good. And then we're going to cure that part. We have some loose rocks over here. You want to make sure the resin's touching all of them or else they will fall out. I don't want mine to move, but if you want yours to not be so glued down, I guess you don't have to put resin everywhere, but I do feel like I need some right there. But other than that, we should be good. And I ordered these from the TikTok shop from MGA. They're kind of funny. Sometimes they release stuff on their website first, sometimes they release on Target first, sometimes it's Amazon, and other times, and I feel like lately at least, they've been releasing them on TikTok shop before other places. So if you want to know how I got them so quickly, that's how. I think I might stick it down like that. I feel like that looks a lot better. So yeah, and then you could also take drops of the resin and put it, you know, on the leaf like that, so it look like raindrops. That would be cute as well. But now I'm like, should I just add the frog now? I go back and forth way too much with these things. Let's see if he's gonna go flying. Oop, yeah. And he will. I think I will stick it down like that. I think it'll do best, so I'm just gonna zap it real quick and hopefully it sticks. This is what it looks like so far. I feel like I could add maybe a little bit more water. Maybe I had too much rock, so they should be more like in a flat level so you can see them under the water more. But you can tell right here where some of the resin got on, where I was talking about you can make the raindrops. I might actually try that with a toothpick. I'm dipping it in the bottle. And let's see if we can get it to run down. And you could put just little thick dots there to look like raindrops. It's almost coming down. There we go. Totally not necessary, but you can jazz it up a little bit. let's also add water over here maybe. I also don't want to sink the frog, but I think we can add some to certain areas. Just going to kind of circle around and let it settle. You could use a toothpick to move it around. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be more like that, where you see them under the water. Ooh, just stuck my finger in it. But as always, it's your build, do what you want. But I think it'll probably look best real full, or as full as you can get it without the resin coming out. So I'll go ahead and cure it, and I'll show you how it looks once I've worked all the resin around. All right, I feel like I added as much resin as I could without it spilling over. I think these, well, maybe they're not very pliable anymore because the resin came up too high. But I do like the drops on the petals. I think that looks good. Of course, you could do it to the flower even if you wanted. But yeah, adorable build. I like the frog, even though they scare me in real life. Yeah, this is probably one of the better ones in the series. I'm just gonna go ahead and call that right now. This one's really cool, and I hope I have the koi fish. I did get several, so make sure to subscribe and stay tuned. And let me know what you think of this little guy. Bye, guys.